So today I want to talk about underrated skills slash underrated habits that you need to have as a footballer. Now I wanted to talk about this simply because me and a bunch of my friends who we all play at sort of similar levels. Anytime we go up against like people who play at a higher level, let's say we play against them in matches or we train with them, we always come away thinking, oh, they didn't do anything that special. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't do anything like that made you go wow, or they didn't do anything out of the ordinary. It's literally just that they just did basic things. They just did the basic things well. It's literally just the little things that separate the players up here from the players here. It's just simply just the little things, little habits that sort of players down here sort of overlook. They think, oh, it's not that important. That little skill slash little habit is not really gonna get me to the next level. Well, it really does, because, like I said, the players up here on this level, they literally have it down pat. Just little things that just give them that edge, just separates them from the pack. So I want to talk about some of those sort of little things, little underrated skills slash habits that can take your game to the next level. Now, the first habit slash skill that I see a lot of young players still not doing is scanning. Literally just looking around, just scanning on the pitch. And this habit is literally like one of the most important in football. If you ever come up against like academies or people at high level at first team semi-pro, you always think to yourself, okay, how do they play at such quick pace, at such good intensity? Why does it feel like they can never lose the ball? Literally all of that is literally just due to scanning, literally, because they never lose the ball. Why? Because before the balls come into them, they've made the decision. Why? Because they've literally just looked around and be like, okay, I've seen what I need to see. I can play the pass. And it always feels like they make the right decision. Literally, scanning is so crucial. So they look around and then they decide, okay, do I need to play two touch here? Do I need to play one touch? Can I turn? Which way do I need to turn? What type of touch do I need to take? Just little details like this can literally just scanning alone will give you the edge like this. Just tell you little details like this. This is why it feels like when you play guys at academy or high level, it's high pace and it feels like they always make the right decisions. Literally just because of scanning, just because they know what to do when they get the ball. You know that phrase where everyone says, oh, at the pro level, everyone knows where their next pass is going. This is literally because of scanning. Literally because they've looked around, they have a picture in their head. As soon as they get the ball, it's bang. They know what they're doing immediately. This is all just due to scanning. So that's why you never really see them, getting caught on the ball, dilly-dallying, taking a few touches, because a lot of people, like a lot of young players, they get caught on the ball simply because, like, let's say they're a midfielder, they come to receive, they haven't looked around at all. The games behind them, they haven't looked at all. They don't know if they don't know if they have space behind them. They don't know if there's three guys on them. They simply don't know. So they end up just taking a touch and then they're deciding what to do. Now they're trying to look around and think what to do on the ball. But by that point, it's too late. You have to know beforehand. So literally knowing beforehand literally just comes from scanning. Just you say, all right, cool. I've got three guys on me. If the ball comes into me, it's just a one touch bounce back and then recycle the play. Literally that simple. It gets overlooked so much. What I would say with scanning is literally just, if you're doing training, if you're individual training and you're playing against the wall, every time you play against the wall, just scan like this. Play against the wall, scan like this. Just get into that habit of just constantly checking over your shoulder, just constantly moving your neck, just constantly checking. Because trust me, it makes a lot of difference. It helped my game a ton. Because, like I said, when I was young, I was always getting caught on the ball. Like, I wouldn't look, so then I'd open up with my back foot, and it was kind of like I'd hope I had time and space. I would never actually look if I had time and space. Sometimes it'd work, and I'd have time and space so I can play that pass. But then other times I get caught on it because I just never knew. I was always taking a chance. I would never look around, and that led to me getting caught on the ball. But as I got older, like right now, I'd say I don't really get caught on it too much, simply because I'm looking. I know who's there. I know if there's a man on me. I know if I'm free. Yeah, and it's not even that difficult. Literally, as soon as you get into the habit of just checking over your shoulder, trust me, it will look like your decision making went up like 10 levels. Where really it was just your scanning. You just looked at the pitch. You just looked around you. You made a picture in your head. So, and that caused you to make the right decision pretty much 95% of the time, pretty much every time. So yeah, trust me, scanning is a must do. Look at Messi. The guy just walks around the pitch, just walking around the pitch, literally just scanning, just scanning. He will do it for like 2 minutes straight, and then as soon as the ball gets into him, bang, he knows what to do already. Literally, such an underrated habit. You cannot make it without actually scanning and looking over your shoulder, having a picture in your head. If you don't have this, trust me, you'll never make it. Now, the next underrated habit is literally just a willingness to run. Now, this could literally be, I know this sounds so basic, so simple, but this can come in many forms. This could come, like, let's say, for example, if you're a winger, literally just that willingness to literally just feel like you're going shoot and then spin out and go the other way. Even if you don't get the ball, you've created so much space for your teammates. You've literally now one of your teammates could run into that space that you've created, even if you don't get the ball. This obviously also includes tracking back, getting back, tracking your marker. Because obviously, literally little things like this will get the respect of your teammates. Because this is one of the most annoying things to have, is when someone's not tracking back or you feel like someone's not working hard enough. This is probably like the number one reason that what's it called, arguments happen in the change room. Like, literally, if you watch literally the Tottenham documentary, you literally saw the Son and Lloris thing. I'm pretty sure Lloris was just shouting at this guy because he didn't get back, because I think it was near the end of the half and Spurs could have conceded, and Son wasn't getting back, so Lloris was just going mental at him, just saying, "Yo, why are you not making the run for the team?" and all of that. So yeah, literally willingness to run. Like I said, this could be just making a third man run. You might even make a third man run thinking, "Oh, nothing's really gonna come from it," and then the ball lands to your feet and you score. Literally, just that willingness to run, that willingness to get back, get in position, and what's it called, and help your team out at the back. Literally, if you're a striker, that willingness to just stretch the defense, just make the running behind, stretch the defense, and then maybe one of your midfielders now has space to sort of drive into that space and create something from there. So you never know. So that's the second one. Literally, just a willingness to run. Like I said, this can be attacking wise or defensive wise. It doesn't matter. Just that willingness to run. It can create space, create opportunities. Literally just create scenarios that benefit your team. So yeah, even if you're tired, even if you're feeling, oh, I can't be bothered, even if you think, oh, the game's over, the half is over anyway, just make that extra run. You never know. You can rest afterwards. So yeah, yeah, that's the second one. Just a willingness to run. And then the last one is literally being both-footed, just working on your weak foot. Now this could literally take your game up so many levels. Like, imagine you could do everything that you do on your strong foot, but you could also do it on your weak foot. You'd literally be twice the player. Like, it's silly. This benefits all positions. If you're a midfielder, that means you can play long passes with both the left and the right. So it doesn't mean, let's say the ball's on your left foot, your wingers made a run. There's no hesitation. There's no, I can't really play it on my left. No, you just play it and it's gone. Play without hesitation. If you're a striker and you've run down a certain channel and the ball's on your weak foot, you don't have to waste time dilly-dallying, trying to adjust, trying to get onto your strong foot. If it's on your weak foot, it's just touch on your weak foot, bang, it's there. Just easy. Because obviously if you're really just that one-footed as a striker and the ball gets played in a channel onto your weak foot, like I said, you're gonna be slowing down, you're trying to be dilly-dallying, trying to get onto your strong foot, and by the time that's happened, the defenders come and he's cleared you. So yeah, even as a winger, when it comes to sort of dribbling, because what's it called? Most wingers can't really. A lot of people can pass with their weak foot. A lot of people can sort of play a long pass with their weak foot, and also shoot with their weak foot. But one thing that most people can't do is dribble. And as a winger, if you're able to dribble on your weak foot, it's such an asset, simply because it means you can play on both wings. That's why you see it today, like a lot of wingers are sort of inverted. And as soon as they get switched over to the other side, their performance just decreases so much, simply because what's it called? All they really have in their locker is sort of just dribbling and then cutting and trying to do something. So let's take Rashford for example. You see Rashford on the left. When he's on the left, he can cut in and he can strike it, just hit it with the laces. When he's on the right, it seems like he's not even there. He's so ineffective because, like I said, he can't really do that same thing. He tries to cut inside on the left. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Or even if he can't dribble with his left foot either. So it's harder to go down the outside because obviously it's hard to go down the outside without his weak foot, because he will have to use his right foot. He'll have to use his right foot. Try to kick the ball 5 yards, and by that time the defender's cut off the lane. The defender's showing him inside every time, but because he can't use his left foot, he literally just proves to be ineffective. It's not him as well. It's so many players, so many wingers these days that you see, they can only really play one side. Even the best wingers can really only play one side. It's very rare to find a winger, even in pro football, you can play both sides. I remember back in the day, pretty much most of the wingers could play both sides. Guys like Pedro, who are 2-footed, he could play both sides. Guys like Ribery, he would dribble with both feet. Even Ronaldo at Man United and his early days at Real Madrid, he could play right or left simply because they just had it all locked. They just had that 2-footedness. They could go both ways, manipulate the ball with both feet. So trust me, it's a valuable skill because it just takes all the hesitation out of your game. It just takes the doubt out of your game. You're just comfortable on both feet. So if that ball goes to your weak foot, you're not hesitating. You're not having to waste time by adjusting your body. Because like I said, it's them fine margins. Literally that time it takes for you to adjust your body and get on your strong foot, someone could just come in and tackle you. So and now you've lost the ball. Now you put your team under pressure, going backwards. So trust me, it's important to have a weak foot. Like me personally, I can shoot and pass on my weak foot. Dribbling is a bit meh. But even with passing and shooting, when the ball's on my left foot and I need to spray a pass, there's no hesitation. It's just I get it and it's there. Or I need to shoot on my left foot, I just get it and it's there. And it may not even go in, or the pass not be perfect, but it's still at a decent level. It's still like the shot is still gonna make the keeper work. The pass is still gonna be like sort of in the winger's path, sort of thing. So yeah, you don't want to be the guy you don't want to be the midfielder who, what's it called? The winger screaming for it. He's clearly open, but you don't play that pass. You decide to go backwards simply because you didn't trust yourself on your weak foot. Or you don't want to be the striker who takes so much time to hit it. By the chance that he gets it onto his strong foot, the chance is gone, and now all your teammates are onto you saying, "Why you just hit it? Just try," sort of thing. So yeah, literally being both footed is essential. So yeah, these are small habits that I think if you implement in your game, it can literally take you to the next level. They might not seem that important. It might seem you can get get away with not really having them. But trust me, once you get to that higher level, everyone's sort of doing these things. Everyone's scanning. Everyone's willing to make the run for the team. Everyone's competent with both feet. So trust me, these skills, it may not seem like you need it, but you don't need it at this level. But obviously you have plans to progress to the next level, bro. And once you get here, pretty much everyone's doing the small things. There's a reason why they're there. Everyone's doing the small things that you may not think are important, but really separate them as players. So trust me. So just work on these three things. So that's all I got to say. Hope you enjoyed the vid. I've been JT, and I'm out.